Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. Welcome to a brand new, fresh week of racing here at Gulfstream. It's Thursday, and we have 8 races on tap today in what is Belmont Stakes Week here at Gulfstream. We have plenty of excitement building up to whether American Pharoah will become the next Triple Crown winner on Saturday. We'll have a racing watch party here with 3 stakes on Saturday's card, but we have plenty of racing to get to before then. So let's get right to the track and weather conditions for today's card. The main track is fast and the turf course is firm. Thursday's first race is a $16,000 claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 4, so silver.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Naughty Humor gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Princess Toomey is away well toward the inside. From the outside, that's both Famous Sting, who's trying not to be caught a little wide to the turn. And just to her inside is Sartorienne looking to cross over. Sartorienne will cross and clear in the run to the first turn. Up on the outside, Famous Sting is now second from Princess Toomey in a bit tight third. From the outside, Pinsy's Prize is now 4 wide with Danube River in tight between horses. Also right there is Naughty Humor. Stretch of another 2.5 to Princess Romana, who's a neck better than Starship OEM. And the trailer is Polo is cheaper. Down the backstretch after a 22-4 opening quarter time, at 45-1, Sartorienne and Josie Gomez have opened a 7-length lead. Famous Sting is on a long rein while second from Princess Toomey third. Up on the outside, it's Pinsy's Prize from between horses Naughty Humor, followed by Danube River and Princess Romana, second last Starship OEM, and trailing is Polo as cheaper. They kick to the far turn, they went a half mile in 45-2, and on top Sartorienne, but she's paid a stiff toll for the lead, and the strides are starting to shorten. She's only in front by 5. Now here's Famous Sting getting after her second. Pinsy's Prize on the outside third. Danube River fourth from Princess Toomey and Princess Romana, and Sartorienne is swallowed up. Here's the first race favorite, Famous Sting, to take the lead. Pinsy's Prize tries to challenge from the outside second. Princess Romana's into the clear and coming on inside the final furlong. Famous Sting has the lead by a length and a half. Pinsy's Prize tries to get after her in the closing stages, but the leader is still Famous Sting, and she's holding firm at even money. Famous Sting starts off the Thursday program with the 2.5 length win. Second, Pinsy's Prize. Starship OEM rallied to be third in front of Princess Romana in 135 flat.
Famous Sting gets the win in the opener. Eddie Castro was aboard for trainer Marcial Navarro and owner Julian Demora. Famous Sting paid $4.20 to win. That'll take us right to the second race, and this one is a $25,000 to $30,000 claimer. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 1, Royal Knowledge.
And they're up. The favorite, Fastidious Sun, breaks right on the money and goes looking for the lead. From the outside, here's Okie Meister to show speed. In fact, Okie Meister will now take the lead in the run down the backstretch. Moving up into second is Fierce Tide from the favorite, Fastidious Sun, who's taken in hand to be third. Up on the outside of him is Abbasid Brothers, and to the inside, the Judge Chuckles. In a bit tight while second last, the trailer is Royal Grant. Spots the leaders about 4 lengths with a half mile to go. They're chasing the speed of Okie Meister, who moves into the far turn on top by a half a length. Up on the outside, and Fierce Tide from second, Fastidious Sun third. Abbasid Brothers trying to keep the favorite hemmed in, while fourth in front of Royal Grant and the Judge Chuckles. They run around the far turn at the 5/16. The leader is Okie Meister, 4 wide. Here comes a run from Abbasid Brothers. Just to his inside is Fastidious Sun. Outpaced now is Fierce Tide from fourth, and they're at the top of the stretch. Okie Meister still yet to be reeled in. Cuts the corner with a length and a half lead. Fastidious Sun not doing enough yet. Second toward the inside. Royal Grant now third. Final furlong, Okie Meister with something in reserve, and Okie Meister is still clear. Fastidious Sun can only watch and wonder at this point. He's trying to gain ground, but he's out of time. The leader and the winner is Okie Meister by a length and a quarter. Fastidious Sun second, the Judge Chuckles third, then Royal Grant at 110-4.
Okie Meister holds off Fastidious Sun to take the second race. Jose Alvarez was the winning jockey for trainer Juan Arias and owners Just for Fun Stable and Migdalia de Pino. Okie Meister paid $13 to win.
Point of entry would not be denied. And they're into the stretch. Point of entry's taking the lead.
Point of entry, a 2-length lead.
It's Point of Entry taking the lead. Point of Entry will go to the Breeders' Cup on a 5-race winning streak.
5-time Grade 1 winner from a deep Phipps family, with the pedigree and physical to become the heir of Dynaformer, point of entry, standing at Adena Springs.
The third race is a $35,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. No scratches or jockey changes, but 2 things to note: blinkers on Vision of Dreams, and also the 4 Purple Panda will not race with Lasix today.
And they're off. It was a slow beginning for Mascherano. It was a quick beginning for Little Croupy from down toward the inside. He hits the ground running. Up on the outside, that's Vision of Dreams to be second with Pioneer Pete between horses. After the subpar start, Mascherano has now moved up to be fourth, 2.5 lengths better than an outside running Notorious Cowboy, and it's far back. The early trailer is Purple Panda. They make their way past the half-mile mark and kick to the far turn, and on top, Pioneer Pete by a neck. Up on the outside in second now is Vision of Dreams. Mascherano is 3 wide while third. Little Croupy's a bit green, not making the kick back. He's backpedaling now, but the favorite is underway. Notorious Cowboy fourth for Prado and starting to warm to the task as they run to the 5/16. It's the 2 with race experience who have the lead. Vision of Dreams on the outside of Pioneer Pete. Mascherano 3 wide for Diego Gomez. The rest are not doing enough. They move past the quarter-mile pole. Pioneer Pete on the inside. Vision of Dreams on the outside. Mascherano is 3 wide with momentum and they're into the stretch. Pioneer Pete still has the inside lead. On the outside in Vision of Dreams, he splits horses and he puts ahead in front. Back third is Mascherano. Inside the final furlong, Vision of Dreams and Vasquez driving to a short lead. Pioneer Pete is right with him on the inside. It's a photo finish. Too close to call. Mascherano was third in front of the favorite, Notorious Cowboy fourth in 1:11-2.
Vision of Dreams just gets up over Pioneer Pete to take the third race. Miguel Vasquez was aboard for trainer Ron Pellegrini and owner Herman Vandenbroek. Vision of Dreams returned $7.60 for the win. The fourth race is a maiden special weight. 2-year-olds will be sprinting 5 furlongs on the turf course. A field of 9 set to go to the post.
They're off. Last in, first out. Mambocello won the start, but here's the heavy favorite, Iron in the Fire, to move to challenge. Up on the outside, Ranger in Paradise comes away in the top flight, racing second early. From the inside, now moving up, is Francesco Blue with Bridge of Flowers at the rail. Moselle is in that cluster as well. It's a half length back to Roman's Chance, who's 2 lengths better than Mambocello. Then it's Cannot Stop, and far back to the early trailer, Swamp Chili. They take it to the far turn, and with the lead, it's Iron in the Fire, and Rafael Hernandez leading a half a length after the opening quarter went in 21-1. Up the outside, Ranger in Paradise is there second. Francesco Blue looming large, tipping off cover now to rally home from third. It's a stretch of 4 to Roman's Chance, then Bridge of Flowers, and they're at the top of the stretch. Iron in the Fire shaken up for the drive. Will have to deal with Francesco Blue on the outside. Ranger in Paradise is back third. Inside the final furlong, Iron in the Fire still confidently handled. Francesco Blue getting closer on the outside. Iron in the Fire, Francesco Blue. Iron in the Fire, Francesco Blue is in time. Iron in the Fire second. Ranger in Paradise third in front of Bridge of Flowers fourth.
Francesco Blue runs down Iron in the Fire to break his maiden in his turf debut. Jonathan Gonzalez was the winning jockey for trainer Larry Pilati and owners Monarch Stables Inc. Francesco Blue returned $7.60 for his victory.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
OBS, the two-year-old source. 17 OBS sales graduates and counting have won graded stakes in 2015, including Grade 1 winners Carpe Diem and Jack Milton. Don't miss the next opportunity to purchase a quality two-year-old at the OBS June sale, the sale that produced two-time Breeders' Cup Mile winner Golden Sense and Florida Horse of the Year Wildcat Red. Over 1,100 two-year-olds and horses of racing age will be offered. OBS, we measure success by performance.
On to the fifth race now. This is a $12,500 claiming event. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races or which have not won a race since December 4th, 2014, will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 2 and the 5. Also, 1 jockey change to note. Brandon Boulanger will be aboard the 1 Royal Fighter.
From the center, Cadillac Charm begins nicely. Up on the outside, Bellamy Storm is showing speed from No Lift Shift, who comes away racing third. Small Token down to the inside, and from between them, Gifted Ruler. Second last early is Royal Fighter, and the early trailer. The trailer is Bluegrass Jam. They run down the backstretch in a two-pace-headed duel here with the inside horse in front. Cadillac Charm by a neck. Bellamy Storm on the outside is second, 3.5 in front of Small Token third. From fourth is Gifted Ruler, then No Lift Shift and Royal Fighter, and Bluegrass Jam continues to trail, and he's about 7 lengths off the lead. They move past the half-mile pole and take it to the far turn. With the lead, it's Cadillac Charm after a 22-3 opening quarter. Shakes free a bit to lead by 2. Bellamy Storm is second. Here's Boulanger on Royal Fighter, the pickup ride, moving up on the inside to be third. In front of Small Token, who's now fourth. Stretch of 3 to Bluegrass Jam. No Lift Shift is now last. Just in front of him is Gifted Ruler, and Cadillac Charm tells them to pick up their feet if they want to try to run him down. He's opened a 5-length lead, and he's under confident handling. From the inside, Royal Fighter will try to track him down while second. Bluegrass Jam cuts the corner third. 3/16 to go. Cadillac Charm shaking up for the drive with a 5-length lead. Royal Fighter is still second. Toward the inside, Bluegrass Jam. Then it's Small Token. And from the outside, Bellamy Storm. To the wire, Cadillac Charm kicks off the late pick 4 as an odds-on winner. He's wrapped up by Hernandez and 2.5 in front. Royal Fighter second, Bluegrass Jam third.
Cadillac Charm gets the win in the 5th race. Harry Hernandez was the winning jockey for trainer Michael Petro and owner Frank Calabrese. Cadillac Charm paid $3.20 to win. Let's get to the 6th race now. This is a $12,500 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds and up will be going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're up. Toward the inside, DeLambert gets the first call. In the center, Golden Sand moves to challenge. Tranquil Warrior is away well toward the inside. Also away in the top flight, JM's Parade and Bosco Bob's Baby. Come back to Imperial Bend, then to the inside, racing second last Majestic Z, and A Fleet Criminal is the early trailer. They run around the first turn. Golden Sand not negotiating the turn at all. That's good news for Tranquil Warrior, who leads the way by 1.5 lengths. But now Golden Sand got a crack on the shoulder to straighten up. He did that, and he's up to be second now. And these top 2 are 4 lengths better than Bosco Bob's Baby third. Then to the outside, and now racing in 4th position is JM's Parade, as Golden Sand is still a bit hard to handle. It's a stretch of 2 lengths to Majestic Z with DeLambert to his inside. Followed 2.5 behind by Imperial Bend, then to the inside of Fleet Criminal, and far back to Caballero first. They won a quarter in 24-1, but they won a half mile in 47-3. Second quarter faster than the first, and long shots go at it. From the inside, Tranquil Warrior. From the outside, Golden Sand. Their heads apart. 2.5 lengths to Bosco Bob's Baby. JM's Parade is next. Then to the outside, Majestic Z, and riding the rail, it's DeLambert. 2 lengths better than Imperial Bend and in Fleet Criminal, and the trailer continues to be Caballero first. They run around the far turn and approach the quarter-mile pole. Still in front, Tranquil Warrior by 2 now. From the inside, Bosco Bob's Baby is second. DeLambert and Majestic Z making ground from the back. Imperial Bend will have to do better, and they're at the top of the stretch. On top, the leader, Tranquil Warrior, but he's a bit wide off the corner. Bosco Bob's Baby has room inside, and Majestic Z was just knocked hard sideways there. A Fleet Criminal tries to run on from the back. On the inside, Bosco Bob's Baby now boots clear by 2. Majestic Z is second. Toward the outside of Fleet Criminal third. Bosco Bob's Baby and Panici, a 1.5 winner. Majestic Z unlucky while second in front of a Fleet Criminal third, and then it was DeLambert fourth in 1:44 flat.
Bosco Bob's Baby takes the 6th race. Luca Panici was in the irons for trainer Peter Wasilek Jr. and owners Elizabeth Teresa Fain and Mary Ellen Yamamoto. Bosco Bob's Baby paid $8 to win. More 2-year-old racing on tap in the 7th race. This is a maiden special weight for 2-year-old fillies. They'll be going 4.5 furlongs on the main track. A field of 11 set to go to the post.
And they're up. From the center, Wish I Hadda begins nicely, and High End Queen moves to her on the outside. Back third early is Happy Lady. The two favorites come away first and second. Moving up between horses and trying to move up a spot is Raised to Be a Warrior with Above Fashion. Out wide is Lady Soradora as they move into that far turn run. Wish I Hadda and Eddie Castro 3 parts of a length. High End Queen second. Some Florida Sun Fun is now third. Happy Lady fourth. Masio on the outside is now fifth. Raised to Be a Warrior sixth. Above Fashion is seventh. From the outside, Eskin Lady is eighth. Jill's Catch is ninth. 3 in front of Lady Soradora 10th, and 11th and last. The trailer is Talitha Coombe. They run to the top of the stretch. Wish I Hadda still has the lead. High End Queen draws alongside second, 3 lengths better than Masio and Happy Lady. Into the stretch with less than a quarter of a mile to go, and the Yates Charge, Wish I Hadda, leads it now by 2. Back second is High End Queen. Toward the inside, Happy Lady, Masio, and Above Fashion. To the wire, Wish I Hadda debuts a winner, 2.5 in the end. Second was High End Queen, close third, Happy Lady, or Above Fashion in 52 and 2.
Wish I Hadda wins at first asking by taking the 7th race. She breaks her maiden in her career debut for trainer Michael Yates. Eddie Castro was aboard for owner Shady Brook Farm, Inc. Wish I Hadda returned $6.40 to win. The 8th and final race on Thursday's card is a $12,500 maiden claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 12 and the 13.
And runners away. From the center, Close Connection wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Here's the Grey D's Causeway moving to challenge. Up on the outside, Dobridge crossing over from the inside to get into the inside lane, racing third early. Then down to the inside, Starship Salsa with Stephanie's Dream on the outside. It's a stretch of another 2 lengths back to Ready to Do This. She's outside of a Little Smarty. Then it's a length back to Hear Me Purr, and a bit tight there with La Dominadora on the outside of her. Toward the back half of the field is Dove in Flight, and on the outside, Minifalda. They run into the backstretch, D's Causeway in the 2-path, Close Connection on the inside through the opening quarter, and a fairly stiff 23 and 2. It's a stretch of 3 lengths back to Dobridge, who's racing in third. To the inside of her is Starship Salsa, who's now fourth. It's a stretch of another 2 to Ready to Do This, who got inside of Stephanie's Dream, then Dove in Flight, Hear Me Purr, and La Dominadora. Minifalda second last, and the trailer is a Little Smarty. Past the half mile and kicking to the far turn. They move to the half mile in 46 and 4. Quick pace being set here, and the leader on the outside is D's Causeway from back to second, Close Connection. Starship Salsa's had a box seat, races in third. Up on the outside, Ready to Do This is underway. She's fourth with run for Panici. Then from fifth is Dove in Flight, and they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, D's Causeway still finds a length and a half in front, but the inside position goes to Starship Salsa. From third and Ready to Do This, then Dove in Flight, and they're at the top of the stretch. Starship Salsa with inside position in a narrow lead. Trying to battle back is D's Causeway, Ready to Do This, and Dove in Flight are next. Final furlong, Starship Salsa roused to the lead now and moving clear by 2. D's Causeway is second, Ready to Do This third. Starship Salsa ready to go off the layoff and 2 on top. D's Causeway second, Ready to Do This, then Dove in Flight and La Dominadora in 129 and 4.
Starship Salsa returns from a 10-month layoff to break her maiden in her 4th career start. Octavio Vergara Jr. was in the irons for trainer Steve Dwowskin and owners Starship Stables. Starship Salsa returned $8.20 for her victory. And here are the returns from our exotic wagers. The pick 4, 4 of 4 paid $74. The pick 5, 4 of 5, $5.55. 5 of 5, $427.50. The Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $439.14. There was no single winning ticket, so there will be a carryover heading into Friday. That stands at $70,424.30. That's going to do it for Thursday's card. We'll be right back at it tomorrow on Friday with 9 more races, and the 2-year-olds will take center stage again. The 6th race is a maiden special weight for freshman runners. And what do you know? Trainer Stanley Gold has yet another promising 2-year-old in this race. This time he will send out Awesome Banner, who is a half-sibling to Standard Deal, who finished second in the Desert Vixen division of the Florida Sire Stakes last year here at Gulfstream. Bill Kaplan also has historically done well with his 2-year-olds here at Gulfstream and in the Florida Sire Stakes Series, and he will send out his first 2-year-old of the season tomorrow in Cajun Chill, who has 6 winning siblings to mention. We'll see if he can carry on that winning tradition for that family line. And of course, Wesley Ward will have another 2-year-old as well, this time a homebred of his, so I would keep your eyes on Mondo Kane. That's just some of what's to come tomorrow. I better see you right back here tomorrow at Gulfstream Park. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. I'm Katie Stazak.